All right, time for something I haven't done yet because I was thinking about it last year, but honestly, it was Ironman was up like 2 months. I wasn't gonna do it, but yeah. So here's the first yearly wrap up. Obviously 2015. I couldn't do January 1st. It gave me an error saying it doesn't track. It didn't start tracking my account until like October 13th, 2014. It's like yeah. So I can't you show December 31st or January 1st? Like I don't know. There's a few dates on there that doesn't work. So I'm gonna have to stick to January 2nd. Oh well, whatever. Which is weird because I was looking at this earlier and I was like, wow, my stats were actually kind of good for that long ago. Like that's unbelievable. They had that stats back in early January. Like I didn't think I was that high total, but yeah, because I did hit 2K total early January, not early January, early December. So obviously by January it is understandable. So I kind of want to throw an input on what exactly was going on um, back in January. So as you can see here, I was still on 83 attack, but I was 90 strength. So I was obviously using Frost Dragons because you can kind of tell by the 86 prayer. I was going to go for 92 at the time for Soul Split. So obviously I was kind of going back to attack, which I remember that so clearly because my accuracy was so shit when I started doing some Slayer. Because I got 85 Slayer for Abbey Demons because I heard like 3 mil GB per hour, which is a fucking lie. Elusive was for me. Maybe at max stats and everything, it's 3 mil per hour, but back then it wasn't jack shit. And I was so damn inaccurate. It was crazy. So it's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have prioritized strength over attack. Which, I mean, I always did prioritize attack over strength. I've always done that. But this time around, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try strength. Everybody seems to do strength over attack. So I'm going to try and do what everyone else does, because maybe everyone else is thinking right. And yeah, that's not right attack, definitely. It's better to do for, like melee, like attack is a lot better than strength. And like I was such a noob back then because I wasn't such a noob, but I was like I remember I don't know like the game that well as I do now. I mean I knew it pretty well, but that's good now. Like, for example, I didn't know like I used Ghost Hunter everywhere. I didn't know Rock Shale and shit like that was a thing because I never used it. I never had a reason to use it, so you can't put that on me. I never had a real reason to use tier 50 power armor because I wanted non-degradable power armor. I would just use God Over sets, you know. So it's not like that was a thing, you know? Or like that was like something that popped into my head. I was like, I knew there's a thing, but I was lazy. I just didn't know it existed. But then I was going to do the defense. Defense, I guess, because I was trying to get 90 all combats and I was already 90 magic. So I kind of just did magic off of that, which is weird because I don't think I thought I guess when I saw the 85 defense for the surgeon ring, but I guess not. Range, I guess it's from Slayer per again. I was going for that. Cooking, oh god, cooking and fishing is kind of the lowest ones because I just hated doing C2 at the time. I mean, it was just weird because I hated doing C2 post max. I mean, pre max and post max. I love C2. It's so much fun. But yeah, so those were my low skills. 83 woodcutting. I think I stopped doing evil trees at that point because I think I just kind of did it till I got Elf City. So I get the woodcutting after that. 80 fire making, I kind of just got 80 and stopped there because I wasn't too sure on how to exactly do fire making yet, which eventually I did do a book of chart for that. Crafting, team bearing, harps, good times, good times. 81 smithing and mining, that was back when mining and smithing sucked so bad, so obviously it's kind of low at the time because you used to see pretty every single damn gold ore, so obviously I didn't want to do that. 88 herbler, yeah, I was always had high herbal. 86 agility, I've always had kind of a decent high agility. At least when I first got into Elf City. Like I think at this point it was when I started got a bit lazy on it. 85 thieving, kind of just slowly working my way up to Elf City and shit like that. 85 Slayer, yeah, again just evility. 82 farming, yeah, it's kind of expected after a month of being in Elf City. 76 rune crafting, again rune crafting is, I hate that skill so much. 80 construction, I guess I was just kind of going for 80 all the time as well. Because this is after quest keep, and I guess it was going for Taskmaster. The Taskmaster you kind of need 90 all. 84 summoning, obviously for Lava Titan, 95 dungeoneering, freaking resource dungeon. Then that turns out Ironman were able to do it for a couple of months after I got 95. 99 divination, 99 divination again. 17 million divination, which is weird comparing that, but yeah. So for the comparison then, attacking 25 million attack, I did quite a bit post 99 attack XP when I was going for 99 prayer or 95 prayer that is, because I got 95,999 off of Hef and agility and Dominion Tower and God statues and shit like that. So I was like 14 million attack, and then obviously the rest of that's just kind of different Slayer post on. Defense, I did go for 25 mil defense because I was planning to go for 25 mil base, but that didn't happen. and that 1.6 million is kind of just from accidentally being uncontrolled. 17.6 million strength. Again, I did train up past 99 because I was going for 25 mil base. Once I got 25 million attack, but then I decided not to, so it's kind of just been stuck there. So it's 12 million here, 25 million attack for the year, 22 million defense for the year, and 12 million strength for the year. And 2016, that's going to be a lot larger numbers because I'm doing all my combats. 71 million range, Jesus Christ. That's crazy. Just off of doing Iraqs or in Rories and shit like that. 15 million prayer. Wow. 51 million magic, 51 million cooking, 14 million wood cutting, 30 million almost fletching. Wow, that's crazy. 23 million fishing. Oh yeah, I guess I put in perspective here. You know, obviously Direct Beast and Must Buzz. A lot of Must Buzz from Divination, obviously. Cooking, you know, cooking event in C2. Wood cutting C2 and Teaks. Fletching, that's kind of from the event and getting 99 fletching and shit. I got so much fletching was off of maple longbows because I couldn't make maples into arrow shafts at the time, so I had to use freaking maples. I mean, it wasn't that big a deal because I kind of did all this AFK and homework and work, so it wasn't that big of a deal. 30 million fire making, that's all from Book of Char, because again, I love 80s when I started doing Book of Char. And I guess Circus and Bonfiring for HP boost. 23 million crafting, harps, again, just team green harps. I guess some crystal masks, crystal potion flasks and like regular potion flasks. 23 million smithing, yeah, I'm just kind of, a lot of that's from the Feldor event, actually. I say like half of that, no, but like a third of that's from the Feldor event, a little over a third. But yeah, all these rest are just concentrated gold. Mining, it's all from concentrated gold, and like I guess probably like a million or so of that is from sandstones. 36 million herbler. I did a lot of jacket trades until probably about like, I want to say August, and then I did divination. Now I'm doing rune crafting, so quite a lot of some jacket trades and shit like that. 17 million agility, 17.7 million agility, heaven, all from heaven. I guess some from the enemy force, one's going for 5k reputation, but nonetheless, 17.7 million. 157 million thieving. Again, I was hoping to get 200 mil by the end of the year, but oh well, not that big of a deal. It's honestly getting kind of close enough. I'm like 2 weeks off, so it's honestly good enough for me. I'm satisfied where I'm at. As long as I get 200 mil before Invention comes out, it's all that matters. 18 million Slayer. You know, I did do some post 99 Slayer to unlock all the rewards. Mostly the Crystal Mask. I keep saying Crystal Mask. The Slayer Mask. 30 million farming. A lot of that's from Pineapple, sadly. 21 million rune crafting. A lot of that is from dailies. I guess post 99 is all that from dailies. So, you know, I probably almost 10 million. Wow, that's crazy. It still baffles me, like, how OP dailies and weeklies or shit like that for, like, free XP and shit you don't want to train or shit that's slow to train. Which is good for me, because runecrafting, I don't want to train it, and it's slow at the same time, so it's perfect. 21 million hunter, kind of a lot of that's from, like, it's like 7 or 8 million that's from 200 million divination. 17 million construction, I guess god statues, and obviously getting net construction, but all my post-9 construction is from harps and god statues and shit like that. 12.2 million summoning, yeah, just making pouches. It's kind of hard to explain post 99 and pre 99, so, but yeah, just kind of get 99 summoning and make it pack axe and shit like that. 96 million dungeoneering. Obviously, I got 120 dungeoneering for comp cape. Yeah, so I did like almost all the dailies after 95 to like 117. Like I didn't train any dungeoneering basically at all. I probably did like a total of like 20 or 30 floors, not counting the dailies, that is. So it's kind of OP, dailies are, but yeah, because once I got 95 and that we couldn't do the resource dungeon, that really demotivated doing dungeoneering for a long time. And then obviously I got 200 divination, 183 million divination here. So yeah, and that puts me at almost a 1.1 bill year. Next year I'm expecting probably like a 3 bill year. So 1.1 bill really isn't that much compared to what's going to happen in 2016. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a year from now for the next yearly wrap up.